Nothing's worse than getting hooked on your favorite anime only for the next episode to be filler. The villain is about to be defeated. Nope, time for a beach episode. The hero is training for a big battle. Nah, let's watch them go on a shopping trip instead. But what if I told you filler isn't just random? It's actually necessary. If you've ever watched anime, you've probably run into something called filler. It's when your favorite show suddenly pauses the main story for something completely different. Maybe your hero is stuck helping a side character, chasing a cat, or learning how to cook. But why does this happen? And why is filler such a big part of anime? Today we're figuring out why anime has filler and whether it's really as bad as people say. To understand filler, you need to know how anime is made. Most anime series are adapted from manga, which are Japanese comic books. But here's the problem. Writing and drawing a manga takes time. A new chapter usually comes out once a week or even once a month. Meanwhile, anime episodes release much faster, sometimes one per week. That means the anime can catch up to the manga really quickly. And when that happens, the studio has two choices. 1. Pause the anime and wait for more manga chapters. Or 2. Make up original stories to buy time. This is filler. Now you might be thinking, why not just take a break? Some anime actually do this. Shows like Attack on Titan and My Hero Academia release in seasonal formats, taking long breaks between episodes. But for older anime, especially ones that aired weekly, pausing wasn't an option. So instead, studios added filler to keep the show going without running out of story. Filler comes in many forms. Sometimes it's just a single episode with a fun side story. Other times it's a whole arc that lasts for dozens of episodes. Here are some of the most famous examples. Dragon Ball Z once had a whole episode where Goku and Piccolo learned to drive.
It's very impressive driving, Mr. Piccolo.
Was it important? Not at all. But was it funny? Definitely. Naruto had so much filler that fans made entire guides just to skip it. There was even a stretch of 80+ episodes of straight filler. Bleach took filler to another level. Not only did it have one-off filler episodes, but it had entire seasons of filler that weren't in the manga at all. Imagine watching a show for months, only to realize none of it really mattered to the main story. But filler isn't just limited to these big shonen anime. Even shorter shows sometimes throw in a filler episode, like a hot springs trip or a school festival. Ever wondered why anime characters go to the beach so much? Yeah, that's probably filler. So why don't studios just pause the anime instead of using filler? Well, the answer is simple: money. Anime studios have contracts with TV networks, and those networks expect new episodes every week. If the anime stops, the studio could lose its time slot, which is bad for business. So instead of waiting, they keep making episodes, even if it means adding filler. And let's not forget about merchandise. A long-running anime means more opportunities to sell DVDs, action figures, and posters. The more episodes there are, the more money the studio can make. But sometimes, filler actually helps an anime stay popular. If the studio takes too long of a break, people might forget about the show.
Can't remember. Was it the other way?
Adding filler keeps the anime on TV and in fans' minds, even if the story isn't progressing. Not all filler is bad, though. Some filler episodes actually add cool character moments, funny jokes, or even improve on the manga. One great example is the One Piece G8 arc, where the Straw Hats get stuck in a marine base. It wasn't in the manga, but fans love it for its humor and great action. Another interesting case is One Piece's fan letter episode. This was actually an anime original story that became the highest-rated anime episode of 2024, according to IMDb. Sometimes, filler even gives anime characters more development than the manga. Maybe a side character gets a backstory they never had before. Or maybe a battle that lasted one chapter in the manga turns into an epic multi-episode fight. But let's be real, most of the time, fans just want to get back to the real story. At the end of the day, filler exists because anime moves faster than manga. It's not always great, but it's a necessary part of long-running series. Some people watch every episode, filler and all. Others look up filler guides to skip straight to the canon story. But no matter what, filler is just another piece of anime history. How do you feel about filler? Do you skip it, or do you watch it anyway? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, consider liking the video and subscribing for more videos like this.